For the first 30 years of my working life, I worked jobs that left me unsatisfied at best and depressed at worst. The majority of the various positions I suffered through not only didn't let me realize my full potential, I never made use of it at all. In short, I've seldom worked a job that I really enjoyed. Some positions were more interesting than others, but none truly gave me that sense of accomplishment that I crave. When I was younger, I didn't know what I wanted to be when I grew up. Finally, I realized I was passionate about writing. Nothing is quite so satisfying as finishing an article or a scene and thinking, yeah, that's good. Yay, I finally figured out what I wanted to do with my life. I wanted to write. About the time I realized this, I turned to my new husband and I said, I'm pregnant. Anyone that writes regularly may understand why, at the moment the real world insinuated itself upon my life, I stopped doing one of the most important things that made that life worth living. It's difficult to concentrate on two passions at once. The precious new human life I'd helped create took precedence over creating new fictional ones. An additional little human 10 years later prolonged that rift. Oh, I still wrote. I even published some articles on parenting. Unfortunately, the landlord, utility companies, and grocery stores dictated the necessity for me to work full-time. Between 40 hours of doing yet another job I didn't like and caring for a growing family, writing just fell by the wayside. After my husband and I both got caught in the great downsizing of '09, I still needed to work for a guaranteed paycheck. That didn't mean that I had to stay on to the same boring path of jobs that I hated to go to. When I toured the Full Sail campus with my son, I said, I wish I was younger because this is the school I would attend. To which my son replied, what's younger got to do with it? There's no reason you can't do it now. I raised some really wise children. Now that my kids were no longer kids and well able to fend for themselves, it was time to finally stop pushing aside my dreams of having a fulfilling job. I enrolled in Full Sail University in the Online Media Communications Bachelor's of Science program in August. It's a degree that combines writing with aspects I liked about some of my past jobs, something that I strongly feel will lead me to a great deal of job satisfaction. I may be older, but I'm not past my working prime. Yet. I still have a good 20 years of work left in me, I think. I plan to spend it as a media communications professional. This time, I want to have fun for a living.